Sagittarius for the week of September 16th, 2024, and the moon is in Pisces today, and then tomorrow it's going to start the eclipse energy tomorrow. So, and then on top of that we have the moon then moves into Aries, and then it ends at 12:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 18th in the sign of Aries, where it will be moved into the sign of Taurus. So anyways, show your love and support to your girl, Marie Moore, and thank you for everyone who has. I'm still doing the $20 email reading, so if you want to check that out, check that out. If you want a general, it's 1,500 words on the email, and see whatever it is that comes out for you. I could do it based on your date of birth, time, and place, just like I do on the weekly horoscopes as well, with the tarot. So check that out. And I think that's it. And I'm available for phone readings and stuff like that. Or if you would like to donate, I'm still trying to get a hotel room for Rosh Hashanah, so I need money for that and pay my bills, so I can still have my electric and my cable. So show some love to your channel. Hi, Lisa. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you're coming on the live, Aries through Scorpio is up, so check that out. And this week I will be posting up the monthly horoscopes for October, because you guys know on the 26th, on Thursday, I will be traveling first to Massachusetts to visit friends, and then on October 2nd I will be going for Rosh Hashanah and doing the Seder in New York. So very excited. Celebration, celebration, celebration. It's my friend's anniversary that week. I think it's like the 29th. I was her maid of honor, so it's really cool. And I really, you know what, and what's so special about that one, she's my long-term relationship. We have been friends since I was 18 years old, and she's like 50. I think she's like 54, and she's my eldest friend. So I was like, ooh, and I thought it was such a blessing to have her anniversary right next to Rosh Hashanah. So it was just such a blessing. Anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love. So on the 16th, you work hard to achieve your goals and your financial earnings. Business opportunities are coming up. This can be certain deals might get rejected at last moment and will not act in your favor. You may not see your friends for who they are now. You tend to romanticize your relationships in general, and as you reconnect with other people, North Node and South Node energy here at play. North Node in the sign of Aries, people are coming back into your life at this time. You tend to want to romanticize those relationships, and you see what you want to see in those friendships, or even old love relationships coming back as well, and you got that loving feeling for this person here, okay? Also, with this energy here, you could be making new friends, and especially friends at work or at school. So don't be so quick to give the TT to everybody that you meet at this time, or the new people in your life, you know, because you're like, love me, and that's so cute and that's so awesome. But at the same time, you know, as you giving the tea, you know, you spilling information, and it's getting back to other people because of that bitch. So be careful with this energy, who you spill the TT to at this time with this energy here, okay? So maybe new friendships for some of you coming in, but for some of you, new projects, or this could be quitting your job. Uranus in Taurus. I feel like for some of you, you're being more patient when it comes to certain things that you want. Situations or people that you don't necessarily like at this time, you could be more patient with. I feel also you're bringing order out of chaos, and you make sense of things going on in your life, or situations or dramas in your life. You're kind of like putting them into perspective. Then we have, okay, I see what I did. So then we have also, I think I divided these in different continents. So in North, I think I just did North and South America, and in Asia, Africa, and Australia, because I noticed that I have like a lot of people from India and Pakistan that watch me. Hi! So the moon is in Pisces, forming a yod at this time, which is an opportunity to change the situations around you with your 4th house, 9th house, and 11th house. So a yod, it looks like this. And then it goes like this. The sectiling is what you want to tap into when you're dealing with a Yod energy. So you tend to be in self-denial or self-sacrifice, but only for long-term good of a relationship. You mustn't let this need for stability and security come above your ideal of relationships or true love. If someone is disloyal, you could never be happy, and your self-esteem will suffer at this time with this energy. It can be challenging to break up with a partner, but you also have common sense and practical attitude. I am on Sagittarius, Lisa. If you want to watch for your rising Libra, I just did that a while ago. Go to my homepage and scroll down one, and the list is up for the signs that I did already. Aries through Aries through Scorpio. So if you want to check those out, alrighty. So you need to not deny yourself of things that you want at this time, and this is basically saying what it is that you want and drawing the line with other people and creating your boundaries. You need to not deny yourself because other people want certain things from you as well, and asking you to make certain sacrifices in your life, especially if they're going to bother you. Also with this energy, it's not good to be alone for you. So this would be a good time to seek out companionship, or there could be a potential love relationship that you could be denying yourself for whatever reason. Maybe you're in a relationship and it's kind of like a sexless relationship as well, and you could just be feeling some kind of way about it, like, why am I here? Or maybe you're giving yourself false hope with the baby mama baby daddy drama kind of situation, and you're hoping like the baby daddy or the baby mama will turn around and like come back to you with this energy. Okay, so you're hoping beyond hope that there's something still there between you guys, and so you're really like restricting yourself and allowing yourself to have intimacy, love relationships at this time with this energy here. Or extreme cases, this could be you playing yourself at this time, playing yourself because you're denying yourself of certain things because you're playing some kind of game or some kind of scam, and you're kind of depriving yourself of certain things, certain other things that are going on in your life, like a love relationship, for example, and using another person for money, for example, with this energy here. Okay, so you could be feeling really frustrated about your situation. You could be taking it out on other people at this time with this energy here because you found yourself in a rock and a hard place at this time for some of you. Then on the 17th, the moon is in Pisces at this time, the lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then on the 18th is going to be in the sign of Aries. So in the sign of Pisces now, change is happening. The emphasis is going to be on your 11th house, but really the emphasis is going to be in the sign of Libra at this time. And that, no, yeah, the emphasis, I was right. I have a URI. So the emphasis is going to be on your 11th house, okay, of Libra, because there's a stellium in Libra at this time. Okay, I feel at this time you're and also, side note, I put up my lunar eclipse playlist as well. Hi, Spiritual Awakening. I already did Scorpio's video. If you want to check that out, go to my homepage, scroll down, and it's on there. So also, I put up my lunar eclipse from from March with Libra energy, so you can see, are you still going through the same challenges, or are you repeating cycles at this time, or is this growth happening? So check that out as well. So the stellium in the 11th house of Libra is going to be emphasized, because what is Libra? Libra is a cardinal sign. What is Pisces? Pisces is a mutable sign. And then plus, Libra has a bunch of asteroids, and I know a bunch of my 50-year-olds are going to be affected by this energy because y'all got tons of planets in Libra. You have Uranus in Libra. Some of you have Saturn in Libra. I mean, the list goes on. Okay, so some of you are really going to feel the effects of this energy, and some of my 80s babies do too. They're not Libras, but they have a stellium in Libra as well. So for some of you here, I feel like this is a time where you're kind of putting your foot down with family and how much you do for other people at this time, reevaluating your relationships at this time with other people in your life. Okay, and I feel like this is going to be like before October 2nd, the catalyst for change in your relationships. For some of you here, this this could be a new love relationship coming in through a group or organization. I mean, you could go to a doctor's appointment and you could be meeting this person as well, your college, okay, and meeting this person, court, and meeting this person. You can find them while you're doing your errands at this time. This new love relationship. This could be a time of changes at work. So Uranus in the 6th house of daily routine and pets, for some of you, this could be you getting, God forbid, fired from your job, which has been, we got one more year of that bitch of Uranus in the 6th house before she leaves and goes into Gemini, which brings in unusual relationships. But for some of you here, this could be a time period where you may decide if you're going to be married, you're going to stay married. If you're going to get divorced, then you're never going to get married again. Okay, and it depends what's going on with your Uranus and Sagittarius and where it is, because some of you are not sun in the 1st house or sun in the first 4 houses. Your Uranus in your 5th house. So, you know, so it depends. So you can check that out in Astro Theme in the link in the description box below as to what's going on here. So get ready for changes happening in regards to career. I feel like with the North Node in the 5th and 11th house, the friendships are coming up. So it's a revolving door of friendships. Here we go again. Whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time. Okay, so friendships and your relationship dynamics are going to be under scrutiny at this time. You may be fighting or not talking with other people. The moon in your 4th house in Pisces, you could be moving at this time for some of you, or this could be traveling coming up. Your personal life may become more serious and unfulfilling, so you can feel a little bit depressed. You may have to relocate for some of you here, or an obligation is going to come up where you have to take care of other people, and that could be the fight that starts it, okay? Because it could be a situation here where you need to take care of certain family members in your life. So this could be a situation here where you're moving and you're taking care of certain people in your life at this time with this energy here, okay? But then you're going to feel some kind of salty way come October 2nd with this energy here as well. Or you could be moving in with an elderly person to take care of them with this energy. For some of you, not all of you, okay? Then across the pond in Australia, Asia, India, Africa, you know, she's not really well aspected, Pisces in the 11th house. And not everybody is going to be your friend. This may not be the easiest time for making friends at work, or you're really fighting with other people at work and you're butting heads with them at this time. This could be getting kicked out of groups or organizations, or you could be disowned by family, God forbid. This is not the easiest energy for your personal relationships. Allow the changes coming in to just come in. This is a time for destiny, and you're being put on your path to destiny. So certain people, situations may no longer apply in your life. I feel like for some of you here, Juno opposing Uranus at this time, there could be some power struggles at work with other people in regards to how we get things done. So you could find that other people tend to not want to listen to you. This could be a situation here where too many chiefs, not enough Indians at this time with this energy. And this could be a situation where you know, you're going to get into real power struggles with other people at work, okay? Over control. If you have a particular way of how you like to get things done at this time, they may be trying to change that at this time with this energy here. So you could be feeling some kind of damn way. On the 18th, the moon in Pisces in the 4th house. Still, and this is for those of you who live in Asia, Australia, and Africa, so the moon is still in Pisces there. In the States, North and South America, the moon is in Aries at this time with this energy till 12:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So those of you, and I will be, and I'm doing my daily horoscopes tonight, and I will be doing my daily horoscopes this week as well. So like, subscribe, share, or donate. And this is gonna be here. What's going to happen with this energy, this is going to be, so I started the daily horoscopes for like 11 o'clock at night, which is like 9 o'clock in the morning, Beijing, China. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning in Australia. So those countries and India. So those countries are just waking up to this energy. And then you have 2 hours of this energy here, unless you're a nurse or a doctor, and you know, you're up all night with the patients and stuff, then you could be feeling this energy as well. Okay, so this can be in Australia, Asia, and Africa. This is you learning the latest and greatest in technology at this time with this energy when it comes to your career. You can be focusing more towards your goals or practical matters in your life that you need, and hiring other people to help you. For some of you, you could be reevaluating your career direction. You could, and be careful with that, because Hades and Coronis in your 8th house goes retrograde later on in December. I'll give you dates about that, so beforehand, so you guys know, so you guys can kind of prepare when you go and quit your damn job, okay? Because you know you don't want to quit your damn job, and then we have 5 months of this planet in retrograde, those 2 planets in retrograde in your 8th house of money, and then next thing you know, you can't get a job if your life depended on it, okay? So this is something to think about. You could be reevaluating your relationships, especially family dynamics here, because you could be constantly being criticized by somebody. This could be also thinking about transferring to another sector of your job. This is also should be a sign, either if you're being too critical on yourself or too critical of others, or just being too critical on you, or other people could be too critical on you, that this is a time you're preventing yourself from moving forward from a situation. So if a situation seems challenging, whether it's somewhere where you live and stuff, you may want to consider moving at this time, because it's the universe's way of saying you're not supposed to be there anymore. Move, okay? So it's kind of like that kind of situation going on. It could be a time to stop overthinking and get out of your head and make changes in your life. Changes may not come till like when the North Node is in Pisces. And then also Hades and Coronis will be in retrograde in your 8th house during this time period. So, and this is going to be in your 4th house. So some of you here, this could be a difficult time for moving or looking for a job, all right, with this energy. You may have a difficult time getting housing during this time period as well. So whatever changes you want to do now through November, you better make those changes. Then in the States, the moon goes into Aries, so we're repeating cycles here in the States, North and South America. So we're repeating cycles at this time till 12:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so this is going to be a time where we're still dealing with the eclipse energy here. We can be dealing with the same energies that we were dealing in the month of March, and I'm also hearing last year as well. And then in Hungary and Nigeria, well, okay, so in Hungary it's like 6:47 a.m. Nigeria is 5:47 a.m. So it's Nigeria and London are on the same time zone. Beijing is 12:47 p.m. in Australia. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning in some of your parts, okay? So, and in California, it's like 9:47 in the morning. So this is in your 5th house, busy energy. This brings about a lot of changes, especially the focus is going to be more towards the 11th house again of hopes, dreams, and wishes, because again, it's the only one that has stellium. So anytime you have a stellium in your chart, there's going to be a lot of emphasis or a lot of lessons going on in that house, okay? So that's the house of friendship, networks, and goals, okay? So there could be delays happening when it comes to legalities. And when I say legalities, it doesn't necessarily have to deal with court. It could be like legal documents, getting things notarized, getting things processed through the government system at this time, waiting for things to get approved from the government or from the bank, that kind of thing, or social services, so that kind of thing. I feel like for some of you here, this is like real lifestyle changes happening. This could be you actually going through a divorce, a breakup, a real vicious cycle here could be happening. You could be repeating the same cycle from March, okay? So that playlist is up. Just scroll down and you see the Aries sign, that's the playlist, okay, on my community page. So check that out. Hades and Coronis direct now still. So it's in your house till 2043, and the moon is opposing Asteria at this time. Again, Uranus in your 6th house. So you could be getting kicked out of a situation. Pick and choose your battles at this time. Don't go asserting your individuality at this time. Keep the energy humble. You may want to lie low for this one here, especially if you haven't been getting along with others, because it's going to be like fight on with this energy here. Those of you who have children, watch your 13-year-olds and your 20-year-olds. You want to pick and choose your battles with other people, because it's not going to be a time to go asserting yourself or your independence, because parents could be teaching you tough love at this time and things of that nature. So some parents could be kicking out their children at this time, or if you're a Sagittarius that's 13 and 20 years old watching me, you could be getting kicked out of your parents' house, or they could be like, you know, like social services gonna get called. Okay, you can't have a falling out with family members with this energy, because you tend to want to do your own thing at this time, or you tend to try to put people in their places, and it's going to cause you a lot of fight. Okay, and again, those are long-term planets transiting your 8th house, and then worse, when they move into your 9th house, you might not get out. So you know, you could get lost in the system, in the prison system. You don't want to do that, okay? So be careful with this energy here. On the 19th, you may not see your friends for who they really are. If making new friends, wait a while, trust them, okay? Where others of you, you could be going back to college. For some of you, the college sweetheart is coming up at this time, or the high school sweetheart is coming up. Somebody that you've been with sexually is coming back into your life here as well. So all of y'all on Tinder and stuff like that who has slept with everybody, you know who you are. Yeah, all them bitches are coming back at this time. It's like the ghost of haunted dick coming back to haunt you. You remember me? I'm chlamydia. Remember me? I'm gonorrhea. And it's like, oh, what are you doing? So that is really going to be happening for some of you, and it may have already happened for some of you here, with like a bunch of people like you've been with, slept with, coming back and like pretending that they don't know you and things of that nature, coming back into your life. So it's kind of like you're rehashing the past that way, for some of you, because they represent certain times in your life and things like that. Okay, for some, and those of you who want the exes and the OOs to come back in your life, and it's the South Node in Libra, these are not going to be long-term relationships. And again, these are people that you slept with, not people that you had a crush on. These are not long-term relationships at all. You may try to make it work, okay, but Pluto goes direct in Capricorn, and then Pluto in Capricorn's motto is, I think I can do better. Okay, so be careful with that bitch. All right, and then November 15th, if they make it, Pluto goes into Aquarius, or November 11th, Pluto goes into Aquarius. Okay, so be careful with that. You can have some grand epiphanies, because the Earth in Pisces is forming a trine, and also this could be good news in regards to dealing with property matters, mortgages, HUD, loans. So this could also be a move happening, traveling coming up. Your personal life becomes more of the focus. I feel like you can't stand other people bitching and complaining. You could be butting heads with those at work. This in the 11th house, be careful here, because other people at work could be finding you to create excuses for things at this time, so you may not be prepared for certain things. You can, God forbid, get fired. You do have a mystical rectangle happening here. So mystical rectangle, what that is, it looks like a rectangle in the natal chart. This is potential energy that you can tap into at this time. This is in your 4th, 6th, and 11th house. So you do benefit through other people. This would be a good time to swallow your pride, reconnect with people from your past, like family that you haven't talked to in a long time because you had a nasty falling out with them, and ask for help. Or this could be you needing other people now to help you with business ventures that you're trying to get off the ground. So you benefit through other people. You need to ask them for a favor. You need to go back home to family for some of you here. Okay, and get yourself back on your feet at this time with this energy as well. Alrighty, then for others of you, so I think this is like in the States. No, this is in, okay, so this could be like in Australia and stuff. You can be reevaluating your career direction. You can be feeling restless for change. Change is coming up. It may not be how you want it to be or how you pictured it to be in your head, but only think of the end result at this time. You can be butting heads with family. You need to cock those brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. This can be a sensitive time for you. What other people say, you're going to take it so far left. You know, you don't like other people pooping on your ideas or criticizing you at this time. And this could be you being very opinionated at this time with other people, and like basically, you know, like insulting their ancestors and stuff like that. You know how you do. You're a straight shooter. You tell it like it is. And some people, you know, they can't handle that. So that could be happening as well too. Okay, so you could be really fighting with family members outside the home. This could be like you cannot take your words back kind of situation because you're very straightforward and you're honest and you tell it like it is. So other people may not be able to handle their truth, and know that some people in your life are not ready to make changes in their life. So they're going to be going through some real stuff, especially with Saturn in retrograde and Pisces. Okay, then on the 20th, there's a marriage may get stale or more routine, and you could be bored and very practical. Relationships tend to exist for practical reasons only. It's possible separation or divorce can happen at this time. You're being an expert in your field, or you could be taking on the matriarch or the patriarch of the home. This can be children being the parent to their parent, or controlling certain areas of other people's lives at this time. Or if you're a Sagittarius and you're young and you're like 19, 18, this could be you like being like parenting your mom or your dad at this time with this energy, or taking care of things because you don't feel like they got a handle on things. Like this could be you like going to get a second, third, or fourth job because you don't feel like your parent, the finances, the money situation could be like a little bit crazy at this time, so you may feel the need that you have to like babysit or do what you can to support your family. All right, because you're not feeling secure in your family dynamics. You can be, for some of you, staying at your job or work profession for 10 to 16 years. You're going to see yourself in a leadership position. You're going to get a lot of perks at this time with this energy. So like doctors, nurses, they could be seeing a lot of beautiful things happening with their career at this time. They can find themselves in like the lead groups or team group, team group leader kind of situation, or they get to cherry pick what they want to do or what times. It's like you get like really good things at this time, but it's only for Sagittarius who have been in their jobs for 10 to 16 years. Okay, those are the ones that they start to see the perks and the beautiful things happening. Okay, for others of you, if you've been at your job for so long, like 5 years, you could start to see growth happening, but it's like sideways. Okay, so you have to, Sagittarius lesson is to learn to stay and see it all the way through. Okay, so that kind of thing. So then we have a mystical rectangle happening. You can be romanticizing your relationships or going above and beyond for others. You can be taking on other people's responsibilities. You can also be doing favors for others. For others of you, you're definitely reevaluating your relationships. I feel like you could be walking on eggshells with certain people in your life, or you may not be able to, you could be sugarcoating certain things. You're not being open and honest with other people in your life in regards to the truth with this energy here. So I feel like with that, I feel like this person may know that you're lying to them somehow, but it's like either you're telling half truths or you're protecting them from the truth because you know they can't handle the truth. Okay, or you don't want to hear them being all reactive. So it could be that kind of thing. Or you may have a difficult time saying no to certain family members, or even speaking your mind and being open and vulnerable to others because you don't want to go there with them. And you don't want to be vulnerable, and you don't want to let down your walls. So you could be really fighting with others, or you could choose to be vulnerable, to be open and honest about your relationship, and to work on forming a better bond with this person. So that's not going to happen because it's really, you guys don't like that stuff, and it really makes you feel really uncomfortable, So it's like I gave you guys 2 weeks before you like, I can't be in this relationship anymore because you had to be vulnerable, So that's not happening. So the first card I come up with is the Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here, you could be acting on impulse at this time, so be careful with this energy this week. The Two of Cups, I see emotional support from other people in your life at this time with this energy here, and other people could be volunteering their time and energy to you as well, or helping you out while you go through some kind of crisis situation. For some of you, not all of you. The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets are happening with this energy here as well. So this could be missed opportunities in regards to love relationships, or the opportunity, and this could be on Friday, of talking about your feelings and being open and honest about your feelings. Maybe you see somebody that you have a crush on and you have this opportunity to talk to them, and instead you go hi, and they go hi, and then you two walk away, you know. So it could be like that happening here as well. All right, for others of you, I feel like you can be finding inspiration through a difficult situation. The Three of Cups, I see lots of communications going on between you and friends and family. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up at this time. There could be something heavy on your mind with this energy here, but you may not be so quick to jump. For others of you, this is dealing with legalities at this time with this energy, or you could be dealing with court during this time period as well. All right, so if you're not dealing with court, then know that court could be coming up here soon. The Queen of Cups, you need to go with the flow. I'm feeling like there could be like a fresh start coming up for you in your life at this time with this energy here. So this is really a time of new beginnings, or even second chances happening for some of you here as well, and you are able to put your best foot forward. This could be like previous opportunities that were denied to you are now being opened up to you, so you get to prove yourself to other people with this energy here. This could be you also being happily in love, a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy. The King of Wands, you could be dealing with another fire sign, and this person could be like really stuck in their head, and they have a particular way how they want to run their life or how they want to do things. Or this could be you, the fire sign, seeing a water sign like a Cancer sign or a Pisces at this time with this energy here as well, and you two could be dealing with legalities like immigration or trying to get a visa at this time with this energy. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up, definitely dealing with legalities at this time with this energy here. For some of you here, this is definitely something heavy on your mind with this energy. For some of you, this could be divorce on the table, or there could be talks of divorce on the table here with this energy. So this may not be the easiest time for those of you in love relationships. The Nine of Swords, this could be getting a divorce. This could be you needing to make certain decisions in your life, reluctant to make certain decisions in your life at this time with this energy here, okay? I feel like for others of you, I feel like you do have an intense there is somebody else in the picture. You have a very intense connection with somebody else at this time, and this is like you going through it emotionally. Oh, hi, Sean. Well, thank you. This is you going through it emotionally at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty. So I do feel like for some of you, this is not the easiest time for you. Okay. You may have like a lot of like decisions, or you could be at a crossroads with moving into the future and then staying in the past. So it's up to you what you want to do. The Temperance card, I feel like you can be more about your sanity here with this energy. So you're not so quick to jump into new situations, but you're going through it emotionally at this time. So I don't know why you're going to sit here and allow yourself to go through things emotionally. So you have a strong emotional attachment towards certain people in your life. This could be a love relationship here as well that you have a strong emotional attachment to, but now you're crushing on somebody else at this time because you two are not getting along, or you know how some of you are, like a lot of my Saggies are in thruples and stuff like that. So it could be like you're in love with the other person at this time with this energy here. You're not really feeling the other person. So it could be like something like that going on. I feel like as I connect with the energy here, I feel like somebody could also be in jail at this time with this energy here, and you're trying to be strong for this person. Okay, here we go. We're trying to be strong for this person, but I feel like your love for that person could also be waning at this time because of lack of intimacy, lack of, they can't be there for you. So that could be happening as well. The Six of Wands, I feel that for some of you here, that this brings about success, brings about healing to you at this time as well. So this is a good time for business picking up, and career could be taking off. The Queen of Coins, the focus could be more towards family during this time period as well. I feel like for some of you, this could be your partner doing something kind to you, buying you things at this time, paying for your car note at this time with this energy here, or taking care of you financially and making sure that you're good with this energy. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off with this energy. I feel like, be careful with the gossip at this time, because I do feel like you have a tattletale. All right. So something that you do, it is going to be like so childish that you're probably going to say you're like a little tattletale. It's like, damn, and it's like, guess what? I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm not going to tell anybody. So go tell them, so it's going to be like that kind of situation happening. Okay. I do see this being a popular energy time for you. I do see that for some of you, you're really intriguing that Libra in the 11th house. You're getting what you want And this could be growth happening for you. This could be growth happening for you in regards to career. You get what you want and then you don't want it no more. So you're your own little saboteur at this time. Or for some of you, this could be with business. And if you started a business with somebody and you're intriguing, you're a Libra, really hardcore at this time, you may decide that you don't want that job, that you don't want that business anymore. So you could be like a self-starter with this energy here. And then the other person's going to take on the business while you go find yourself. Okay, so that could be happening. I do see a successful new beginning coming up for you as well with this energy. I do see success in leadership. The Two of Swords, you're more about your sanity here. You're more quiet into yourself at this time. So this could be like a period of work and home, work and home. You can be more focused on family at this time and just kind of sticking more towards home. You could also be in hermit mode, but it's not like you're lonely. Sagittarius don't necessarily get lonely. They like being by themselves. The Nine of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, this could be a time of change, but you could also be very reluctant to change at this time with this energy. You could also be like creating a lot of slippery slopes for yourself and overthinking situations, alrighty? You're dealing with like a lot of fears and emotional hangups at this time, and you're allowing your emotional attachments to make you stay where you are at this time because you're scared of change, because you want your cake and eat it too for some of you here with this energy. So you're scared to move forward in regards to a love relationship or in regards to quitting your job at this time with this energy here. And you're kind of acting like a Libra. You are a mutable sign. So anytime we have a stellium with these cardinal signs, you kind of take on the characteristics of these. So what Libras like to do here is that, one, they need like 1 million opinions before they make a decision about a situation. Two, I feel like, you know, for some of you here, it is a goal that you want, okay, at this time. But I feel like at the same time, you could be flip-flopping back and forth and not very optimistic or certain about getting it at this time with this energy here, okay? So you kind of like a little bit driving yourself crazy at this time. You're putting too much pressure on yourself with this energy here. The Six of Coins, I feel like for some of you here that you could be reluctant to give or to do certain things for certain people in your life. You don't want to help out certain people in your life at this time with this energy here because you're afraid that they're going to use you, or you don't want to get stuck in their situation. For others of you, you're banking on other things in your life to come along with this energy, so you're waiting for that. The Page of Coins, more money is coming in for you at this time with this energy here as well. Okay, so I feel like fortune is going to be bubbling over. Your money situation is going to be turning around. So stop delving into lack consciousness. You're intriguing that stellium in Libra, and also you're intriguing your 8th house at this time because they like their financial security. Okay, and they really like it. And when they don't have it, they kind of freak the hell out. Okay, so you're doing that. The Ten of Coins, an emphasis on money. More money and more responsibilities are coming to you at this time. Okay, but try to delve into affirmations this week and positive thinking. The Seven of Wands, I feel that you are not getting along with family members, so you're not on speaking terms with family at this time. For some of you, you're going to court. Some of you are going to go through a divorce, and it's going to be a long while because one of the children or both of the children are not 18 yet. So this is going to be a long time before it comes to an end or a conclusion. Okay, so court could be a long time as well because we have Hades and Coronis involved, and so you could be doing legalities for the next 20 years. Okay, so I would be careful with that. The Tower card, change is happening. I feel like if you have been indecisive about a situation, now you could be making a decision about a situation as well. The Five of Swords, I feel like you're ready to burn your bridges with certain people in your life. Like you are done with this energy. Hi, Glenn. You're done with this energy here. So you may shoot your pinky toe off, and then regret your decision. So I feel like for some of you here, you might get kicked out of the house at this time with this energy because you can't follow other people's rules at this time. It's going to be like something like that coming up for some of you here with this energy, okay? The Sun card, I feel like for some of you, you're definitely delving into drug abuse or alcoholism at this time because you're not trying to deal with your responsibilities at this time. You want to, but to an extent, okay? So I feel like that could be a problem. I feel also that for others of you, you know, especially those of you who are 40 and up, you kind of got your shit together. And it's not because And it's not because they've always had their shit together, because trust me and believe me, once upon a time they were in their 19s, they were in their teens, they were in their 20s, and they were in their 30s. So all the shit you're going through right now, my younger ones, 40 and under, my 50-year-olds, they've been through it all. It's at a certain, Sagittarius are different animals. It's at a certain point in your life you make a choice, and it's normally in your 40s, around 43, 44, where you decide, I'm going to go back to school, I'm going to get a good job, I'm going to focus on school, and then you get a good job, but then that job's not good enough for you, and then it's like, oh my god, but I really like school. But they really like school. So even though you're kind of like on school, when you're in your 40s and stuff like that, you're not going to think like that anymore, and you're going to be like, I love school. You guys are my consummate students, believe it or not. You really are. You just haven't found your niche yet, okay? You're very good at making your own money. You haven't found your niche yet in life, and it happens till after 40, because you kind of take life a little bit more seriously, okay? The Six of Swords, I feel like New World Order. Ooh. Oh my god. I hope that's ooh, okay. New World Order. Ooh. That sounds so horrible. Okay, so I hope that's not happening in any of the states, because like Sagittarius rising is also dealing with like United States. Ooh, I hope nothing's happening over here. I don't want New World Order. Oh my god, but I live in the country, so I hope I don't get that. So anyways, this is also new beginnings happening, drastic changes coming up for you. I feel also your new normal is coming up at this time with this energy. There could also be delays in traveling. The Four of Cups, you can be working on yourself at this time with this energy here, or you can be very much invested in your head at this time. You look like you're being very cerebral and in your head with this energy and all up in your feelings. You're still going to be dealing with trials and tribulations during this time period as well. Okay, but more money coming to you with this energy. You might be going through a lot of changes with the friendships and, you know, new people coming in and stuff like that. And the Fool card coming up with get rich quick schemes. For others of you, there is love around you, and I feel like, you know, this person could be your muse and really inspired. You could be really inspired by this person. For others of you, whatever you're thinking about in your head is more in your head than in your reality, so stop worrying about it. All right, I am available for readings if you would like to donate. Donate, and thank you for everyone who has. I'm going to be back on tonight to do daily horoscopes, so be sure to like, subscribe, and share to this video, and thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love.